So to create the server, we are going to use the Express library, and to use the library we need to install it. Okay, so we are going to install this library from Node.js environment. So just go to your command palette or go to your terminal and just type npm install. After running this command, you can see this library is installing in my folder. And after, you can notice that after installing this library, we have a new folder named node modules, where all the library files are stored related to this express library. Okay, and we have one more folder, package.json, where we can see every library which we have installed under dependencies object. Okay, suppose we are going to install any second library, then it will appear here. So let's go to our index.js and start writing the code. So as you know that before using any element from an outside package, we need to import it. That's the basic concept we all are aware. So let's try to import the express library first in our code. So just create a variable called express, and we use require keyword just like import, and pass library name to import that library in Node.js. So we have imported that Node.js library, and now we would like to create an app using this express function. So let's create another variable called app. So we are going to call the express function over it, and sorry, function over it, and we will use this app to reference different functions of express. So first I'm going to introduce the most common function, that is listen function, which is used to listen our server at some port. Okay, so let's write app dot listen. Okay, so it's a function which is going to take two parameters. The first parameter is port number. So that, let's assume that this is our port number. Okay, or let's let it be 3100. So we have given one parameter, that is a port number. The second parameter is a callback function. So yeah, this is the array function. So in this array function, we will write something which is going to confirm whether my code is running well or not. Like, it's a promise kind of situation. So when this port will executed at this port number, then it will return a promise to this function, and then only this function will execute. Okay, so let's write here console.log server is running. Okay, so by this simple code, we have just created a server which is running at 3100 port. So let's check this uh, file or code by running it. So yeah, just run it. So this code is written in index.js file under backend. So we need to move toward this file first. So just type command to backend. So yeah, we are now in backend, and just we want to run this index.js. So just type node index.js and run it. So yeah, we are getting in our console that server is running. So yeah, we are fine. Our code works well, and we have finally created a server which is listening to port number 3100. So now try to make this code more meaningful. Okay, is it true that we always like to run our port at 3100? Most of us will say no. So to make it variable, let's create a new variable of const type, naming port, and assign some random values which you wanna run your port at. So let it be 2100, and now pass this port as the parameter. So with this also, when you rerun your server, then your code works fine. Nothing is changed. Now let's do one simple experiment with this, that if we want to print this port number as well in our console, so it looks more informative for us, then what we can do. So I'm going to show you a technique that instead of double quotes we can use backticks. What is backtick? So backtick is available on your keyboard, just below your escape keyword or escape button. So just press that escape uh, button below your escape button and put your backticks over here. And now you can write the variable things in this backtick section so that your contents remain dynamic. So you can now print that server is running at port, and to make or write dynamic content, we use dollar symbol with this curly braces, and we just write the variable name which we want to use. So by doing this simple changes to your code, you can now make your console appear more informative. So just rerun your code and you will say that server is running at port 2100. If I change this port number to suppose 2200 and again rerun this, and again we are getting console that server is running at port 2200. So this is how we have created our first server. Now, is it sufficient that we have created server and we are done? Obviously no. So what to do next? So we will now create different routes. Okay, we will create different routes, and we will use those routes for some specific functions or some specific calls, or like to render a specific page, like it may be a home page, it may be a context page, maybe a privacy policy page, etc. and etc. So for now let's create a route which will display hello. Hello Mern learners. Okay, so we will just create a route, and when we move or surf to that route, then we should be getting a screen where there is written hello Mern learners. Okay, so let's try to implement it. So what we will do is we will use another function from this express library, and this function is app.get. So app.get is again a function, and it takes two arguments. The first argument is the route, the route at which you wanna set your function. So let it be function slash hello, sorry, it's slash hello. So you have provided the string. Second function is, the second parameter is a function which is arguments is request and response, and it would be a arrow function. And all the codes we are going to write here. So suppose for now we are just want to display this hello learners. So basically we are going to send some response. Okay, so we will use response dot status. So this is basically a function which will set the status of the response. So for a good response, I think you all might be aware that for a good response, we will send status code of 200, and then we will pass a JSON file or send a JSON file. In this JSON file, we will okay, let it be full late. Uh, just simply pass hello uh, Mern learners. So yeah, we are done. We are done now. So by this small change, we have created a route hitting to which we will see a window where hello mon learners needs to be written. So just rerun your backend and you can see that this is appear to be running at port number 220. Now to verify it, just go to your browser and type localhost 2200. So yeah, I'm going to my browser, I'm writing localhost. So here is this. So I will replace this port number with my port number. So yeah, in my case, my port number is 2200. So I replaced it with this. And now we have to put this route to which we have set. So yeah, this is my route number. Sorry, not copied, I think. Yeah, I have control Z C. Okay. So now I need to paste it. Now, yeah, I think this is not there. So now when I hit enter, then I get here hello man done. So we are getting a JSON file as a response when we are hitting this route. So this is how the things work. Now you can just correlate that instead of sending direct response, we can implement our logic and make the function behave according to our wish. So this is the main core of rendering any backend file or just responding to any API call. Just imagine that any call is coming from front end to this API and backend will respond to this uh, route and the things will get done easily. So this is all for today's class. Uh, See you all in the next video. Till then, like the video and subscribe for further updates. Okay.